I'm not sure what day we're on. We're in the 40s still, might even be day 50. Angie and I, we've been kind of looking at trying to figure out a place to live, whether we rent, we buy. We're just looking at a variety of different options, trying to figure it out because I don't know about you, I'm tired of the potty pads. We're done with the townhome. And when your wife said she's done with the townhome, it's time to find something new. So we've been looking at rentals. We've been looking at buying stuff. We've been looking at the whole gamut. So we're going to go look at a couple of houses right now. We've decided Davis County, definitely.
Yes.
Whether we buy, rent, whatever, we're going to be here in Davis County. And your preference? Farmington. Look at this view. Are you kidding me? We live in the promised land. This is unbelievable. Okay, so we just got out here. This home's been on the market for a year. It was a Parade of Homes home. And we got, oh, there's my guy right there with the Bad Birdie shirt and everything. Roger freaking Jessup. The best looking real estate agent in all of America.
That's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Thank you, man.
Dragonfly, dude.
It's big.
Is that good luck?
I think so.
I don't mind the location. Hey, this guy right here helped finance this show. Literally came through for me when I was like, these real estate things were happening. I was cash crunched. I was choosing to do this. And this dude literally came to my house with a stack of cash and gave it to my wife. So like,
I'm either stupid or I believe in you.
I'm like indebted to this guy, dude. So legitimate indebted to him.
Yeah.
And this is super nice.
Yeah, anytime they have these parade homes, they elevate their game a little bit, bring in...
Is this real? This is an LVP, is it?
No, it's engineered. It's basically laminate, then engineered floor, then real floor. I prefer engineered like this just because it's a little bit more durable and you know what you're getting. The finish is sweet.
So talk to me about Symphony.
Yeah.
Like when I knew Symphony 15 years ago, they were like,
Not even close to the same, yeah. So Symphony's elevated their game in the last, I'd say 6 to 8 years. They've gotten a little bit more in the luxury market. I just built a home with them in West Kaysville for a heart surgeon. Gorgeous home. I'm getting ready to build the one in Farmington with them that's going to be probably somewhere around 2 to 3 million.
Are you kidding me that the other house is just literally...
See, I could zip line to your...
Damn, dude. I had the terms and everything. They were willing to do a 5.5% rate, which is better than today's rate. Okay, so when I was in prison, I had one of my best friends in there. His name's Roger Bliss. So Roger Bliss was born in the mid-50s, had a PhD in cardiology, and was in there on the same stuff I was in there on white-collar stuff. Roger and I ended up becoming cellmate, and he ended up seeing the Board of Pardons about 3 months before I saw them for the first time to see how long he would be in there. His matrix, and a matrix is something that is like how long you're supposed to be in there. His matrix is 18 months. So he goes to see the Board of Pardons. I'm like, hey, whatever happens to Roger's gonna happen to me. Roger sees him, he comes back. We're waiting for them to give us like their report and the update. They gave him a 10-year rehearing. That was in 2016. I've told you guys that I was suicidal when I first got arrested. This was the second time I became suicidal. I thought 10 years. I was told I was gonna be here for 5 years. Then when I saw Roger get a 10-year rehearing, I thought I'm gonna get that too because we were there on the same stuff. We had the same investigators, the same prosecutors, the same everything. And fortunately, through a miracle, and call it an angel, came to me and said, it's gonna be okay, Shane. You're just gonna be here for 5 years. And so when I went and saw the Board of Pardons in 2016, December, 3 months after Roger Bliss, I got my report back from them, or the ruling, I guess you would call it. And I got a rehearing set up for April of 2020. I got arrested in April 2015, and so I was seeing them exactly 5 years, exactly like my dream. And at that point, I knew for sure that God had answered my prayers and that God is real and that angels do come to us and visit us and minister to us if we just ask. He's got the swag and the vibe, but he's a good dude. On top of all that, like, he's got confidence. He's got the right kind of confidence. Because he's a nice guy that doesn't think, even though he's like one of the top real estate agents in, not just in Utah, probably in the country, but he's got that, like, he's just super nice. He doesn't think he's too good. Like, a lot of agents get to his size and they're just like, oh, I'm too good to show buyers around. I just do listings only. Literally, this happens all the time with real estate agents. And then when the market turns on them, they have no buyers. So I get this message right before we get ready to shoot this show. from a guy named James Markley. And he's, hey, I've watched some of your stuff on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. I've heard your story. I have this prison reform group that I'm in charge of. I'd love to talk to you. So we get on a call. I talk to him. I'm totally focused on Million and I'm just like, hey man, I'd love to dive in more with you here, but I'm focused on this other thing right now. Let's reconnect like September. Anyways, he had reached out to me and said, hey, could you jump on this Zoom call? I saw you're back in Utah. Yeah, I'm still shooting the show, but I have a little more free time because I'm not knocking doors and doing that kind of stuff. I didn't realize that the Zoom call was 5:30 his time, 3:30 my time, so I missed it because I was in a meeting. And he texted me and he said, hey, it didn't work anyways. And he just called me, so I answered it. And I just learned that this guy's put together this prison reform group called Society First from prison. He's in prison. He's in a Florida prison. He's been there since 1996 on a homicide. So now I'm really interested how this guy has done everything he's done, how he's put together everything he's put together. More like, how's he calling me? And how does he have that kind of access and freedom? Man, if I would have had a cell phone in prison, holy cow, I wouldn't have read as many books. So that's why I went to prison to read and to study. But now he's doing some stuff with the tools that he has. I got a call with him on Sunday. We'll see what comes from it. But on another note, we're late for a meeting. It's raining like we're in Savannah again, and we're trying to drive down to St. George, and it's August, for heaven's sakes. We're fighting traffic and all sorts of things, so I'm just trying to make it to go see my buddy Paul Jenkins. It's going to be a short, hey, how you doing, big cat visit, and then we got to get this charged. Fortunately, the charging station, Electrify America, thank you for making those stations, is right by a Chili's. So we're gonna grab some food. I got no film crew with me right now. Look, that's the film guy. He's going to the bathroom. There's the other film guy right there. I'm now handling the camera. Let's see. Look at him. Look at him. He doesn't even know I'm filming right now. He doesn't even know what's going on. Look, there he is. That's the other film guy right there. Look at me. I'm operating the camera right now. And there is Jonathan. Jonathan, sorry I'm late, but I've got myself on the selfie stick. I'm recording myself. Haven't done this before. Hey, okay, so we're at Aubergine. This is a great place. This is my selfie. Hey, do you think this is recording good? Okay, stunning. Okay, we need to order here. Do we order up here? Okay, we got to order up here. We're going on a road trip. Most people stop at Maverick. We stop at Aubergine. And hey, by the way, where we're going to get fuel in the car, the electric car, there's a Chili's there, so we're gonna stop at Chili's. Yeah, okay, this is heavy, this is hard to do. Here, you operate that. Just quick update on the day, but that's okay. Some trips we need CR, this is not necessarily we need a CR right now. Plus, CR is meeting with Brent Bishop tonight. I got CR doing a little networking with Brent Bishop. His wife is gonna, I don't know, he wants to introduce his wife to Brent Bishop. Whatever, cool. So that's what they're doing. And we're headed down to St. George. But I like having both my guys here, Jonathan and Blake up. And we've had a busy day today. Told you they were tricky. Can you close that side? I forgot that the only big dog charger's on that side. Okay, listen, we got Chili's, we got Rumby, we got Chili's, we got Panda Express, Rumby, Chili's. Do you guys like Chili's? Really? With me? Well, let's go again. Okay, couple of reasons why I like Chili's. Their fajitas never miss. You get fajitas and it can be like a healthy, you get the corn tortillas if you want to go really healthy. I'm a chips and salsa guy. I love chips and salsa. And the queso, if you throw in the white queso here, it's a game changer. Chili's here at Spanish Fork, and I ran into Angie Chambers and Dan Chambers. Now, if you watched a few episodes ago, or even if you watched a reel, I met a girl named Cheyenne Chambers about 5 days ago or so at City Creek in Salt Lake. We sat down here, and what happened?
I overheard you behind me in the booth, and you were talking about a book you had written. And I heard you say something about The Honest Lie or something like that. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's the name of that book that Cheyenne said she met a guy named Shane up at City Creek. So then I turned around and said, I don't mean to be eavesdropping, but your name's Shane. And then you're like, yeah, do I know you? And so...
there you have it. So I got a question for you guys, because I've met your daughter. And maybe this is a question for mom and dad. Tell me, what was the secret sauce to raising such an amazing daughter like Cheyenne? Like, if for the parents out there that are raising children, what would you guys say that the secret, because she's very talented, so what was it that you guys did when you raised her that you would say has caused her to be the great person she is today?
A lot of it was she just was born with just kind of natural talent, but we've always let her be who she is. And we love the fact that she loved to try different things and honestly just loved whatever she did. And it seemed like the more that we let her kind of try her hand at things, the better she became at everything. And honestly, just loving her unconditionally.
Thank you so much for being bold and saying, hey, I think I know you. I think the universe is always making things happen for us if we'll just be aware of what's going on. And to meet you guys further leads me down the path that there's something, whether it was just to introduce your daughter to my wife, because they have similar stories. Your daughter's in the phase of my wife's phase when she was single and thought, I'm never going to find anybody. I'm always going to be single. And then my wife found me, or I found her, and somehow I tricked her into marrying me. But I think my wife can be there to really help her and give her hope. And hopefully I can do that for your daughter as well. It's not a coincidence. Okay, you guys are awesome. So nice to meet you. Let's hope the car charged, because I didn't check it. So I'm pretty sure it was charging, but that's nutty. That's really nutty. But let's hope. I was supposed to be getting text updates that the car was charged and done. I got 0 text updates. If it's not charged, we're gonna go have to kill 20 minutes somewhere else. I had felt strongly when we were standing right there. How many times did I say Chili's? So it was like, I literally, when I was looking at this location, I'm like, oh, there's a Chili's right? Because I was trying to be like, if we're gonna stop, let's get some food and let's hope it charged. Let's hope I did this right. Uh-oh, it didn't charge. Look at that shot. Oh, dang, get that shot. Why is it I want to go eat something bad right now?